My name's Helen Beatty. I am the Director of Youth and Adults Transforming Schools Together. YATST is an initiative that provides training and ongoing support to help schools redesign their learning. We establish a true partnership between students and teachers, and our job is to make sure that all students have the skills and self-confidence and the opportunities to take a meaningful role in their learning and in their lives. Student voice is a missing link in school redesign. YATST provides a roadmap that includes young people in this important work. We use an action research model. Youth and adults on school teams survey every student and every faculty member about the classroom experience. We seek to answer the question, how engaging is learning, from both student and teacher viewpoints. The teams lead the faculty and the student body in dialogue about that data, and they bring meaning to their survey. So this dialogue, this creation of a shared vision, drives action.
YATST is a partnership between students and faculty, really aimed toward improving the learning experience for students.
We get in a little bit of a routine and a fixed mindset. This is the way things are, this is the way things should stay, and the world doesn't stay in one place, and neither should schools.
Every single person has a different learning style and different ways that they can excel and do well.
Students' voice is valued, and they can really bring and contribute to a learning organization in very profound ways, and that opportunities need to be provided for that to happen.
It enables a school to have partnership relationships with students. It facilitates dialogue where teachers and students are really working together collaboratively, which is essential for a school to continue to transform and become what it needs to be.
The Curriculum Council has an opening for students now. There's new programs that pop up a lot of the times. They really are looking for student voice to be involved as well. So there's a lot more of that dialogue has been going on even just in the 4 years that I've been here.
It's not what we do to kids, it's what we do with them. And I think in order to do that, it has to be a partnership. And there's a lot of adults and teachers who were trained not necessarily to involve students in decision making. So really kind of getting them to shift their thinking and having them welcome student voices.
So, what does action look like? It looks like reshaping teacher advisories to strengthen the student-teacher relationship. It looks like redesigning parent meetings to include students, to reinforce their ownership of the learning process. It looks like students educating the entire school community about the power of expectations and their capacity to influence and change them. It looks like young people sharing the latest on brain research that empowers the students as learners and also helps the teachers align their classroom practices with that knowledge. It looks like students on hiring committees, on school boards, on curriculum committees, in places where their perspective is needed and valued. So, here are some stories and some reflections of those who are actively engaged in this work.
YATST has made me think about how much more a classroom could involve back and forth between both the students and the teachers, rather than going in as a student assuming that there's not a lot you can say to change things.
Being able to work with the teachers, administration, and being able to come together with an understanding and being able to work together to really make the school better for everyone, including the teachers, because they're part of it just as much as us students are.
It's a good way to create change in your school, and it's a good way to help you feel connected to your learning.
Students see the benefits and some real progress in the work that they do towards improved outcomes for themselves, because we do value that voice here, and I think it increases student participation. It increases how good they feel about belonging to Harwood Union.
We've always tried to use like a token system. Let's get a student on the committee. Let's ask the students what they think. But instead, my greatest takeaway with YATST is that when teachers and students partner together in an equitable way, that change really can happen and meaningful change can happen.
It really keeps me thinking about how important student voice is. And when I get to a leadership team meeting, or if I get to a meeting and all the adults are, sitting around talking about what we need to do for kids, I need to constantly remind people that there needs to be students at the table. And I think we've done that well at Hazen, that we're constantly asking them to come to meetings and to share their voice.
That creates a network in Vermont where it's like, wow, I'm not alone in believing this. It's not like it's possible. Other people out there feel the same way and really want things to change.
Through YATST, we've created more of a positive environment for students, I feel, and also a positive environment for teachers as well.